Hi everyone, I'm Bristol. That's my buddy Cactus. And we're here for Mark and Joe's High School Podcast. My first time on the show, hosting. Mark had to take the day off, so that's what I'm doing today. Cactus, you happy? Yeah? Okay. Mark and Joe are back. I don't know what episode it is, but that will be in the title. So let's enjoy today's new episode of Mark and Joe's Baseball Podcast. Mark and Joe will be along shortly, so give it up to them, right, Cactus?
Mm-hmm.
High five? Thank you, Cactus. Mark and Joe, take it away next. Bye. Welcome, we're back. I'm Mark, and that is Joe.
Joe?
And I don't even know what episode we're on, just like Bristol said. Do you know what episode we're on, Joe?
No.
No.
It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been a few long. He's been in Italy. There's also been a few episodes of our weekly headline episodes we do on Saturday that I've been doing, which I'm doing that every Saturday. By the way, this Saturday, there won't be an episode this Saturday. I'm a little busy, so there won't be an episode this week, but there will be one next week. So I have a good show to show off today. My baseball birthdays, baseball history. We'll make our picks for the second half of the season coming up at you as well. Weekly picks, most likely. And maybe talk about the trade deadline, maybe, or maybe not. We'll see. But it's time for today's episode to get rolling coming up here momentarily. Back in a second with that. Welcome, here we are back. Here's our birthdays for July 15th, 2026. Joe, take it away for your birthdays for tomorrow.
Pete O'Brien,
Okay.
Mac Robson,
Mm-hmm.
Sherman Johnson.
Okay.
Half the players I don't know. So
Players I know. Well, I guess happy birthday to those who have birthdays tomorrow.
yeah, happy
Birthday to everyone. Hope you all enjoy it. Okay, everyone, here's one for baseball history this week. I have baseball history. On this day, July 15th, 1999, after 22 and a half years in the Dairy Kingdom, Seattle finally played a home game outdoors, moving into a 517.6 million ballpark with a retractable roof. Jose Mesa wasted a ninth inning lead by walking four batters, and the Mariners lost 3-2 to the Padres in Safeco Field's opener. One of the ballparks that has retractable roofs, one of the two that I've been to, was during 2007 when they played Baltimore, and I believe the Mariners won that game.
Right.
And it was also Ichiro was coming back off an injury, and I think he got a single in the game that day.
Cool.
I was there.
Cool.
So that one and American Family Field are the two I've been to that have retractable roofs. But scratch that. I've been to Chase Field as well. Back in 2023 for the World Baseball Classics, all Team USA play Team Great Britain. So there you go. Coming up, we have our picks. Then we have Joe's Hat Trivia, and we'll also have some more stuff to talk about. Welcome, we're back here. It's time for my favorite segment, Joe's favorite segment. Right, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe's Hat Trivia. Joe, show him the hat. Let's see what we got today. Working with pizza, looks like. And in a pizza oven. Why is there ice on the pizza? Doesn't it look like there's ice there? Well, that's the hat trivia for this week. Comment below who you think hat is and what team it is of. And we'll tell you that in the next episode. We'll see you next time. We'll see you with another hat trivia next episode. Welcome, everyone. Here's our weekly pick recap from the episode from June 12th and episode 22 here for episode 23. Recap. Joe picked Anthony Kay for the White Sox, 1-3 with 2 no decisions in his stat line. And he also picked Chase Meidroth as his hitter to be hitting home runs. He had 2 of them. So, I picked Paul Skeens, by the way, as I had his stats open just now. I picked Paul Skeens then. And Paul Skeens, since June 12th, the date we had episode 22, he's had 6 starts. He has gone 2-3 with 1 no decision. The first 2 starts I had him in was the 14th and 20th of June. He went 0-1 those 2 games. June 26th, he got a no decision. And then he lost on July 1st, so my first 4 starts with him as my pick to click. For my picks, he was 0-3 with 1 no decision. And he's won his last 2, July 7th and July 12th. And then my hitter, Braden Montgomery, the rookie for White Sox, he hit 2 home runs as well. So our home run hitter's tied.
Yeah.
Dead. So, episode 23, picks, which will be through the end of this month, possibly the end of this month. We're going to probably have another episode before the trade deadline, which we'll talk about trades in the next episode. But Joe, who you going with this week for your picks?
Dylan Cease from a pitcher
Dylan Cease, okay.
and Andrew Vaughn from a hitter.
Okay, Andrew Vaughn and Dylan Cease, you heard it here first. He's taking those 2. My picks, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go with Jordan Walker, the home run derby champion from the home run derby the other night. And I'm gonna pick him. So I hope everyone knows who I'm picking with. We'll see what happens there. For my pitcher, though, I'm going to go with the pitcher that I think needs to have a good start to the second half. Maybe potentially could get traded at the trade deadline, maybe, or not. But we'll have to see. I'm going to go with... I don't even say who I think it's going to be. My pitcher, I'm going with Luis Castillo of the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners, the AL West, Joe. I'm going with Luis Castillo of the Mariners because the AL West, I think, is one of the weakest divisions in baseball. I've seen their top 4 teams, their top 3 teams are mixed and matched close to 500 with 40-plus wins apiece.
You know he's not going to have a good year.
Luis Castillo?
I don't think he's going to have a good year.
I know, but I'm just going on the limb.
Well, whatever.
I'm just going on the limb. I don't know.
I don't think he's going to have a good year, but you whatever.
We'll see what happens with our picks. Wish us both luck. We'll see in a couple weeks when we do it again in episode 24.
Mine's All-Star.
Yeah, yours is an awesome. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll see. But we'll come back in a minute.
My All-Star starter.
Okay, enough of that. Enough talk about that. We're going to come back in a minute and wrap the show up. Bristol and Cactus join us to wrap the show up in a moment. Okay, we're back here, everyone, and we're happy to wrap the show up. Mark and Joe's Baseball Podcast, episode 23, coming out this Wednesday. Hope you all enjoyed the All-Star game Wednesday night. On Tuesday night, if you're watching today. Hope you all enjoyed it. We're back in a couple weeks before the trade deadline. Next episode, we're talking trades, right, Joe?
Yeah.
And so, we have Cactus and Bristol who want to say bye, right? Wave to each other. Wave. Thanks, guys. Bristol and Cactus enjoyed themselves. They enjoyed it as well. Can't wait to enjoy your day and have a good day. We'll see you next time in episode 24. Bye for now.
Bye.